Okay, today we will do some application of the of division using on one word problems. Okay, so let's take this problem for example. The number of cars is 4 times the number of motorcycles in a town. If there are 4,356 cars, how many motorcycles are there? Okay. All right, so we know that there are some motorcycles. Okay, so let this box be the number of motorcycles in one town. And then we know that the number of cars is 4 times as many motorcycles. So what I did is I just draw 4 times the number of the original motorcycle. The motorcycle used to be just one block, and 4 times one block would be this long. So you have a guide of how long the block that will represent your cars will be. Okay, so we get rid of the other three because they were just a guide. Okay, so this is our model now. We had one block for the motorcycles, and for the cars this long because the car is 4 times as many as the motorcycles. Okay, so what is given? If there are 4,356 cars, okay, so the long one is 4,356, how many motorcycles are there? Okay, so you just have to divide that, meaning how many smaller blocks will fit into the bigger block. Okay, and the final answer would be there are 1,000. Okay, so for the same problem, so we have that same problem where it says that there are 4 times as many motorcycles as there are cars. And if there are 4,356 cars, how many motorcycles and cars are there altogether? So from our previous answer, we found out that there are 1,089 motorcycles, and that represents one block. And if you can see in the model, there are 5 blocks, because the question is how many, what's the question? How many motorcycles and cars are there? Okay, so that would be the number of blocks that would represent the motorcycles and cars. If you could see, there are, see the one that changed in color, all these 5 blocks. So basically you just do 1,089 times 5. Okay, and that means there are 5,445 motorcycle. Of course, another way to answer this would just be to add 1,089 and 4,356. And you should come up with 5,440. Alright, here's the next one. Mr. Cohen earns 2,935 a month. If he spends 1,780 a month and saves the rest, how much will he save in 6 months? Okay, so in 1 month, let's take this one as per month. In 1 month, he will earn 2,935. Okay, and we know that part of the month he spends and part of the month he saves. Okay, and the amount that he spends is 1,780. So the question is how much will he save in 6 months? So we need to solve first how much he saves in 1 month. Okay, so that is 2,935 minus 1,780. So that's 1,155, the amount that he saves in 1 month. Okay, so therefore, if he needs to find out how much he saves in 6 months, so in 6 months, he would have the same number of blocks that represents his savings times 6 of them. Okay, and so how much will that be? That will just be 1,155 times 6, or 6,930. Okay, so therefore he saves 6,000. Okay, so for your assignment or for your work for the day, let's practice number 13. Number 13 and 14 on pages 65 to 66 of your textbook, and the workbook on pages 54 to 55.